Hey everybody, it's Mr. J here with Plant Week, and I want to talk about flowers today. At least show you some different ones. Annuals means they only live for 1 year, and then after that, unless they're in a tropical climate, they die, and they have to be planted by seed. So we've done is scientists have, or entrepreneurs, however you want to look at it, have taken the flowers from the south, brought them up here, planted them. So let me tell you about some of them because it's pretty cool. All right, this first one I want to talk to you about is petunia, and it's a little trumpet flower. But inside of the flower, if I can get that, is where the bees come in to fertilize it, and they're nice and colorful. It's almost like a runway. But those are petunias, and I do some white ones here. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, they're all mixed in. This is a marigold right there. So there's some different varieties, marigolds. I have some other petunias, some pink ones, some orange ones. Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got out of here. Uh, Geraniums. Look at those beauties. And see how they found the color there? You know, we talked about the apple variety. How do we make a sweeter apple? And they do is they find seeds that when there's a little difference, a little variation in a plant, they separate that plant, reproduce it, and then mass produce it. And they sell it to people like you and me and make big bucks. So there's money in science. This here is a vinca. It's really sun hardy. You have to pay attention when you're planting flowers. You have to look at the label and see which ones are good for sun and which ones are good for shade, because if you put a shade one, it'll kill it. I'm going to show you shade ones here in just a second. Right over here are a type of plant called coleus. This one here in the back is called Allium, and this is a variety of onion. You plant it in the bulb in the fall, and it comes up beautiful in the spring about this time. They make white ones, different heights, but the coleus I'm talking to you about, and I'm going to show you a couple different kinds. It's a shade plant, and it adds a lot of color to gardens. So here is another one right there. See the pattern on the leaf? Very cool. Here's a couple more over here. And it's called coleus, and they really love shade, and they really brighten up a garden, so you gardeners can check that out. There's another one called a New Guinea impatient, and it's a shade lover, and right there is the New Guinea impatient. So I have that up near the house. It doesn't get as much sun. As the sun travels across the sky, I have to pay attention to how many hours of daylight that each plant gets. The New Guinea impatient likes shade, but it also can take morning sun because it's less hot. Another variety of impatient right there. It's just a regular old impatient. Love shade. And I have it up by the house with other shade-loving plants. Here is a fern and some different hostas in the bed. Just out there, that big purple bush, that's a dwarf Korean lilac. And it blooms in the spring, but it loves sun. So it's out further in the yard where it gets more sun. I hope you're loving Plant Week. Get out and check stuff out. Learn your plants. And keep a love for science. Okay? That's a little bit on flowers. Annuals with Mr. J. See you later.